What's going on? So today we are going to be reviewing the Air Jordan 11 Pantones and the Air Jordan 29 Pantones, the Gift of Flight, whatever the fuck they're called, pack from 2014. Now, these I got off of GOAT. We'll start with the 29, a little underrated. I got these from GOAT, and they were new with defects, right? Cool, no issue. However, in the listing, GOAT only had the 29 pictured. So after purchasing them, I emailed them and I was like, yo, can y'all send me pictures of the 11? I just want to make sure everything's okay. Before I just bought them, but all the other listings have both shoes, but this one just has the 29, and the 29 looked good. So I was like, I assume that because the 11 is not in the listing, that it looks really good, right? So they didn't listen to me, and they just shipped them out anyways. So I had some issues, nothing crazy, but it's principle at that point for me, at least. So you can see, I don't know why it's like red. I mean, I'm sure it happens. These are almost 10-year-old shoes, but to me it's principle because they also have some creasing on the tongue, and it looks worse when you are fixing them. You can kind of see this one too. I'm not fully super pissed about it, but it's just the point because I asked for permission to see what the shoes look like, and they were just like, nah, we gonna ship them anyways. So, and then on top of that, classic sneaker fucking app fashion, they tried to tell me, oh, you can keep them, but we'll give you a $25 credit. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a $25 credit? And then they tried to obviously push for the, oh, we can give you your refund and GOAT credit, but nobody want GOAT credit. So aside from that, they obviously ended up giving me my refund, but I'm gonna send these back. So I just thought while I had them, I'd review them. I got them for a pretty solid price, at least to me, in my size. So I wasn't mad about it. I would have liked to keep them, but it's unfortunate when things like that happen, but it's all good. Nothing serious. These, if you don't know, originally were a sample. I'm not sure if I'm tripping or if the 23 was blue on the sample. I could be wrong though, but I actually think it was white. So having this at that time was super crazy, because when I was a kid and I was growing up, I know the Pantones were super rare, super hard to get. So Nike deciding to be like, you know what, here's a Pantone, that was fucking unheard of. And these are very, 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 very similar to the sample. A lot of shoes differentiate from the sample and start doing other stuff or whatever, but they kept it as close as they possibly could to the sample. You can tell that this is one of the earlier years of the 11. Well, not earlier, but mid 2000s, because of the patent leather cut. It's a lot lower, as you can see. I do have shoes for comparison, but I'm kind of lazy, and I'm sure everybody kind of knows that the direction of the patent leather has risen to match the 96 originals or whatever. Also, the Jumpmans kind of go the other way or whatever the fuck to match the OGs in most colorways, like the cool grays. They're even giving shoes that are not OGs the OG shape. So this is what it looked like for most of the 2000s, a significantly lower. The newer ones would probably be up here almost, but yeah, I like this colorway. So it sucks not to have Jumpman stitched, but overall cool sneaker. The market is pretty decent for them for 10 years. Pretty solid. I'm not a fan of that. And then there's also some yellow stains right here, and I don't know, sometimes people are really good at cleaning shit, but I do think these are dead stock. You can see the Jumpman in there. Comes with the fucking blue Pantone insert, which I'm gonna put back in, I won't lie. And the 29s are more performance based. You know, they did make a recent batch of these in replicas, and I think they're pretty fucking solid, or at least they look. I was gonna do a comparison, but you know, clearly that's not able to happen. I also see this fucking red stain on these 29s, but these are probably excellent to hoop in because the comfort looks crazy. You can see the cushioning over there. I would have loved to try these out on the court, but shit happens. But overall, you know, also the patent leather is a bit more dull. You can see over the years, it's just duller. But overall, you know, not bad. Great pack to have in your collection if you can get it for the right price. I was only looking at the damage of 530, which is pretty good considering the fact that retail, back then was 500. So even in this economy, you know, with inflation, I only paid $30 over retail. 10 years later, you know, at least it's how I see it. That seems pretty good. Let me see if I can get something nice for the little thumbnail or whatever. But definitely a slept on, underrated pack. You know, I think, there we go, that looks better. I think a lot of people slept on this initially, and I still think that they're going for a lot cheaper than what I would have thought. You know, even most sizes are like 600-700, but I would have expected at least like 1,000 for a pack like this. But super clean colorway. If I do get a rep, I'll obviously make a video, and maybe not a comparison video, but I'll just make a video knowing that I had these in hand. I could say the differences. These little pull tabs are mesh, but everything else is like a soft suede, not suede, but it's similar to the Cool Grays in that aspect, but a lot softer. But yeah, overall, not bad. Goat's done me dirty a couple times, but at least they take care of you. StockX tries to make it a big deal, but I ain't got too much on this one. You know, y'all could like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Peace.